From the Margins, A Ravaged Mind. We are, with this series, exploring stories from the perspective of lesser-known persons in the story. And today we're considering the question, where is God when illness ravages our bodies or our minds? And as we're looking at this story from the perspective of a lesser-known character, I just would like to reiterate the importance of doing this kind of creative writing, because it not only feeds a creative need that we all have, it also lets us enjoy the delights of a story. It helps us stand in another person's shoes, and it just opens our hearts and minds to perspectives other than our own, all of which are gifts to our soul. So as we look at today's story, it is about a person who, through traditional faith across the eons, I suppose, has been cast as a prostitute, but we actually have no evidence of that. We have evidence only of a mental illness with this particular person. So I think that it does us well to stand in another person's shoes and not make assumptions about who or what they may be. So we're going to get into our story mode now, just to settle in wherever we are, maybe put both feet on the floor, take a few deep breaths. I'm going to sound the bell bowl for the story to begin, and then we'll sit with it for a little bit, and I'll ring the bell again so that we can let the story magic soak in. They hammered in my head day and night, year upon year, until I did not know waking from nightmare. They screamed at me to destroy myself and gnawed me until I tore at my hair to rid myself of their teeth. Then in a flash of rational thought, I'd know the demons had me, that they played sordid games with my mind, and that I could not stop them. Those rare moments of sanity were nearly as bad as the demon times, so enraged did I become at my powerlessness against my attackers. A fit was on me when I first heard his voice. Like soothing balm, it bathed my ravaged mind. He laid calm hands upon my matted, sweaty hair. Again I heard his voice and looked up into his eyes. I read in them sorrow. I'd seen that look, and I knew what would follow, what always followed. First the shock of horror, and then the embarrassed dismissal. Not so this time. His eyes sharpened and focused, a piercing power. I was now the fearful one, the one who wanted to turn away. If I let him, he may heal me, but if I yield, I could die. Then die, I told myself, for what life is this? I relaxed my will against his ministrations. A screaming began, one voice, then another, another. Was I screaming? I never knew. I woke to a reasoning mind. For the first time, my eyes looked on a world both sharp and clear. For the first time, I knew who I was, free of the voices that ate at my mind. So I followed the one who gave me life. I listened to his wisdom, watched him heal others, served as I could. Though Peter first named him the Christ, I had known from the beginning the kingly potency of his eyes and voice. He had come for some great purpose, that I knew. I could not wait to see his power unleashed against the Romans as it has been against the demons of my mind. But now he is arrested, tried, sentenced, crucified. He's gone, forever gone. Tomorrow is beyond bearing. I live for today alone. I remain with him in this hour, though my heart aches with grief. My presence is a small gift, for I can change nothing. I cannot rescue him from his tormentors as he delivered me from mine. I lift my eyes to the cross, its bulk creaking wildly in the wind. I can barely see his face, disfigured by blood, sweat, and pain. Life pours down the naked wood, pooling red at its base. I bear the horror of it only out of a love that takes me past myself. The sky goes black. He screams against the darkness. Terror sends my heart racing. What now? Will my world return to madness? Yes, for we are surely mad already. We are killing my Lord. In the darkness, his voice rings with wild power. It is finished. He is dead. I stand there, forgotten, as they dismantle his limbs from their nails, as they wrap his body and bear it away. Far behind the sorrowing procession, I follow, lost in solitary grief. At Sabbath's end, I will come to the tomb, a final tribute, and do what I can. It will not be enough, but in a world gone mad, it will be at least something. For those of us in the Christian faith, this is Holy Week. Begins today with Palm Sunday and takes us through Maundy, Thursday, Good Friday, when we remember the death of Jesus on the cross, through Holy Saturday and into Easter Sunday. Holy Saturday, we always here at A Spacious Place provide silent prayer centers for people to come and walk through whatever their faith may be. There are some that are specifically Christians, like the Stations of the Cross, and then there are ones that are open to anybody, whatever your faith statement may be. Because of the pandemic, we are again doing what we did last year, which is we will be providing these prayer centers online. We will walk you through our home and the various prayer centers and their offerings. You take the ones that would feed your soul, and we hope that you will on this Saturday, whatever your faith may be, take some time out for yourself to sit with whatever is for you, holy and restorative, and prepare yourself for an Easter that we hope with all our hearts is truly new life for all of us. And we also, on a lighter note, would like to remind you about March Madness and tell you that where we are with our brackets right now, we have the choice between Sunflowers by Van Gogh and the Giza Sphinx, slaying Holofernes and Moulin Rouge. So you can vote for between those two, and then between paint and chalk and poster board and a wall. And we are going to give you till tomorrow to do that, so that on Easter Sunday we can announce the winners, and hopefully during Eastertide, that Easter season, you might be able to create a piece from these compilations of your own doing, and we would love for you to send it to us so we can see what incredible creativity you came up with. And we also would let you know that we are looking at interest in liminal pages to begin the Sunday after Easter, which is a creative journaling course where we'll be doing some things kind of like this, and also some lighthearted things as well. If you found this helpful, we hope you will like it on Facebook, and you can also rewatch on Facebook, on YouTube, or on our website, www.aspaciousplace.com. And we hope that you will share this with whoever you think will find it helpful. And we are going to close now with prayer. Oh God, do be faithful. You seem to have deserted me, gone AWOL. It seems no future opens before me, rather that I am standing in the deepest of fogs, lost and terribly alone. Amen.